Hey y'all, how's it going? Today I have made turkey club sandwiches. I wasn't in the mood for fries or anything. I feel like they're overrated to me right now. I'm not in the mood to eat them. So yeah, I literally just finished watching the movie Ghost and then I made my food and here I am. So I'm about to dig in. I'm hungry, so let's get started. So they're pretty big. It's exactly what I wanted. Oh yeah, and I'm drinking some Blue Starburst, one of the single packets. These are really good. Binks. Get off the table. Oh my gosh. No. No, that's my drink. Okay, hold on. Goodness, he's crazy. I've said it before. I swear, he just sees me setting up and he just wants to sabotage everything. My dog Foster's drinking now. I'm making a mess. What I was gonna say was, speaking of the movie Ghost, I can give you all a quick little story actually. Demi Moore actually filmed G.I. Jane at Hunting Island Beach, excuse me, Huntington Beach is California. Hunting Island is in Beaufort, South Carolina, where I lived seventh grade till I was 24. And G.I. Jane was made at our beach, at Hunting Island Beach. So I used to work at the movie theater. I was like 15 or 16, I can't remember. And while she was there making her movie Striptease had just came to the theater. So she was at the theater that I worked at in Beaufort, South Carolina, watching her premiere of Striptease. I met her in the bathroom. She had her oldest daughter with her. I think that was her only child. I can't remember what her name was. Rumor Willis? I can't remember. Well, so yeah, that was pretty cool. And a lot of other things Beaufort, South Carolina is known for, and I'll tell you in just a few minutes. Binks. Binks, behave. Oh, goodness. As I was saying, Beaufort, South Carolina is known for a lot of things. It's also where Paris Island is, where you go to boot camp for Marine Corps. And it's the only boot camp that has a 4th battalion, which is the women's battalion, because there's only 2 places to go to boot camp for the Marine Corps. One is in California, one is in Beaufort, South Carolina. Well, St. Helena Island, they're like, Beaufort was an island, and then you have Port Royal, you have Ladies Island, you have St. Helena Island, and you literally have to go over a bridge to get to each island, which was cool. I loved living there. I graduated from there. You can either go left to go to Ladies Island, which it's nice out there. There's not really much going on Ladies Island, but if you go straight to St. Helena Island, that is where Penn Center is located. And if you're not familiar, Penn Center was one of the first schools in the South for all blacks. And where Penn Center is located is off of the Land's End Road. And the people on St. Helena, they speak Gullah. It's like their own language that they made up. They're a type of Creole. Because St. Helena in the 1500s used to be natives that lived here, Native Americans. And in like the 1520s is, I think, when the French and the British, if I'm correct, came and took over and then enslaved Native Americans, African Americans, you know, the whole schmeal and all that. Well, then in the 1700s, the British and the Americans pretty much came together to a point for a while. And then I know in 1860 is when, 1860 or 1862? I know it was 1860 to 1862, so I might be getting mixed up, but that's when Penn Center was made. And also the road that Penn Center's on, which is called Land's End. If you go all the way down till you can't go any further on Land's End, which it takes like 20 minutes to get to the end of the road, there's the old fort, the old Civil War fort that's out there. And it's called Fort Fremont. And that was where all us stupid kids would go hang out and do God knows what when I was in high school. It was okay to go to during the day, but we went out there a few times at nighttime. It's a really eerie feeling. But it was cool at the same time. We had there's a lot of history in Beaufort. But on Land's End, there's a little, urban legend that there is a Civil War soldier with a lantern looking for his head. Well, let me drink for this one. Me and my crazy, stupid friends have gone out there many times because we wanted to see the ghost. Well, one night, we all went in park because we wanted to wait because it would be noticed in like a certain part of the road. We all went and sat there. We waited for probably about, I don't know, an hour or something. And I freaking promise you, we saw the light. We saw the light. It wasn't a firefly. It wasn't another car light. It wasn't anything like that. And while we were sitting there all freaked out because we had cassette tapes back then, cassette decks, if the cassette would flip over, it would start playing on its own. And we had forgot that it had went to the end of the cassette. And I had just bought the Korn cassette tape, The Life is Peachy, and at the beginning it's all like, I'm not doing right, I'm not doing right. So how it starts, and we all just started screaming our asses off. Oh, I mean, we just all started screaming. We took off like a bat out of hell, and we wouldn't go back down there unless it was daytime. If we were bored, everybody would say, let's go drive the 3 bridges. Because you had the Broad River Bridge, the Port Royal Bridge, and then I can't remember the third one, but it would take you, around. Because like I said, we lived on an island. This is so good. I have been craving for one ever since on my community post was like, should my comeback video be breakfast or a club sandwich? Which breakfast won, so that's why I'm here now. So yeah, that was my little story. Doesn't mean much of anything, but I was just reminded of it, like I said, when I told you I finished watching the movie Ghost. I was trying to say R.I.P. Patrick Swayze. Yeah, his favorite movies, well, I don't know. I like a lot of movies he did. Dirty Dancing, Ghost, Roadhouse. That was another one. Red Dawn, the original. I liked him in that too. Messy. What do you want, Beers? Almost done. I wish it wouldn't end. No. That was so good. Glad I got that craving out of the way. Well, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.